Hello everyone. So back with some Harry Potter news. And this time we will, dive a bit deep into the lore of Harry Potter. Now, this comes for how Harry Potter was already so wealthy. How was his family so wealthy? So the question comes, the wealth passed if the wealth passed down or was it more recent? The answer is actually both. So we already know the common parts that Harry's family, his ancestor was one of the Peverell brothers, the wielders of the Deathly Hallows. He was actually the descendant of Ignotus Peverell, the person who wielded the invisibility cloak. And as we know, as we have seen in the story, the invisibility cloak was passed down to family members by generation to generation, and that's how James and Harry both ended up with the sorry, invisibility cloak. So it is also assumed that because of such a rich family heritage, they have accumulated a lot of wealth over the time. And as we can see that they have, this family, Ignotus's family especially, and Ignotus's line, they have passed their heirlooms, their wealths to their sons and daughters. And by this sharing, the wealth increased by far. They did not squander their wealth. And, that's how James Potter also received a lot of wealth, which was then passed down to Harry. But there was another way they made a lot of wealth, and that's through a more recent story of James's parents, Fleamont and Euphemia Potters. So basically, Harry's grandfather and grandmother. And how they did that is basically Fleamont Potter, Harry's grandfather, made a hair potion called Sleeky's hair potion and scalp treatment. Ironically, this is the same potion that Hermione used to make her bushy hair, and more sleeky, if I can say that, and more straight, and used it to tie her hair in a knot for the Yule Ball. So that's an interesting trivia for you guys. And yes, that inventor of that potion was Harry's grandfather himself, and that also made him a lot richer. But as you can see, the Potter family, they just did not depend on their family's wealth as well, but they were self-established themselves, which made every generation of Potter's family wealth grow and grow and grow. And finally, we came to Harry, who then inherited all of this. And as we also can see in the Harry Potter stories, he never squandered his wealth. And this actually shows the characteristics of this family to generation by generation, and how they accumulated so much wealth, which opposed to a lot of families who have this kind of rich history did not maintain their wealth as it is. For example, of course, the Gaunt family, which who are descendants from the uh, as I said, Salazar Slytherin's descendants themselves. They should have been filthy rich. They were filthy, but they were not rich. And there you go. That's how Harry Potter's parents, grandparents, and their ancestors were all, and how they became rich. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments.